then guys, we are on the home straight with this one. You'll see that I've got that front end apart again. Reason, yeah, because we need a new thingamajig, what do you call it, funny face, what do you fella, lever, that's the one. Bastard to find, absolute bastard to find, but I did find one, a massive £8.70. But hey, you know, you've got to have one, you've got to have one. And I still can't believe you've got to do that amount of stripping to get at the brake reservoirs. Stupid design, absolutely stupid. Anyway, front wheel. It's not an MOT job, obviously, but I want to paint it. So let me grab some spanners and we'll start pulling that front wheel off. Right, there we go. Let me start unbolting that. I'm going to pull that mud guard off as well, give that a coat of paint, give that a coat of satin. What I've also got to be aware of, that I don't make the same mistake I made with the back brake, and that is forget the calipers off and pull the bloody brake and pop the pads close together. Right, let's get this unbolted. I don't know if this is going to tip forward or backwards when I got the wheel off. Backwards, hopefully. Nope. Forwards. Oh dear. Right, let me get something to prop the front of that up. Good old scissor jack, can't go wrong. I am jacking on the plastic, but there's next to no weight on that, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, we've got it. Now, just more for my reference than anybody else's, but spindle goes through that way, this being the left side, and spacer also going on the left side. Right. Do you guys really want to see me clean and paint that? Nope, I thought not. We'll bring you back when it's done. Now before I make a start on that wheel, I want to try and get that mud guard off. And you'll see I've got a screwdriver laying on the floor there because I've just tried to unscrew it, 2 Phillips screws. And they're being a twat. So we need to employ the services of my impact driver. Now I'm sure 99.9% of you guys have seen one of these before, but for the 0.1% that haven't, basically you clay up the end of the bastard, you put that in the screw, you clay up the end of the bastard with a hammer, and then the action of claying it forces a minute movement on the end, which hopefully will shock the screw loose, like this. Bit of crap coming out of that. It has moved a little, but this has never ever been off, I can tell you that for nothing. always buy good quality tools. For fuck's sake, look at that. It's actually broke the end of that screwdriver bit. What a load of shite. There we go, another one. Utter shite. I think I've got another one. This one doesn't look much better, to be honest. Oh, cue the phone. Right, where was I before I was rudely interrupted? That mudguard, that ain't coming off. I have knocked 7 shades of shit out of that, and that ain't coming off. We will just do our best, paint it up in situ, clean it, do what we can. We'll just concentrate on this wheel, which I'm going to crack on with, and we'll come back and have a look when I've done it. Cheers. Right, progress. I've give that a damn good clean under there, best I can. I'm going to try and touch up them rusty bits with a bit of black director rust shit, what's it called? You know the stuff. Hammerite, that's it, Hammerite smooth. Wheel has been masked off and painted, that's down there drying. I'm about to put the tailpiece on the exhaust, which is that fella goes on there, so we'll get that on. There's no reason at all, as long as that lever turns up, which it should do, that my next 4 off will be MOT in this. And by 4 off I mean I'll do a 4 on 4 off shift, so back to work tomorrow, 4 days, and we'll get back onto this and we'll get it MOT'd. Might even get some use out of it while we've still got a little bit of nice weather. Anyway, let's carry on, let's get it back together. Well, I think apart from that lever which we're waiting for, we are done. This is ready for the MOT. Them wheels look so much better. I don't know how durable that paint's going to be because the prep wasn't fantastic, but at the moment that looks the dog's nuts. I'm going to check the tyre pressures because they've not been checked for a long time, but yeah, we're good. Right, I'm going to sign this one off now for the time being. We'll bring you back next week, hopefully to fit that lever, put the front end back together at the top there, and hopefully get around for an MOT. Last MOT'd 2019, so she's been 3 years off the road. There we go. It was scrap. Only a lunatic would have bothered rebuilding that engine. It just weren't worth it. But I did it, so I guess I'm a lunatic. Right. For those of you not yet bored of my Kymco, it's another Kymco video. Lovely. What we're going to do today, and we are on the home straight with this, this lever here, it's the rear brake lever, and as you can see the end of it's broke off. That is an MOT failure. I know from watching Charlie's videos that you can get around it by Charlie being the motorcycle rescuer. For those of you not following his channel, go take a look. Yeah, that's a little unexpected plug. Anyway, look, he wraps tape around the end and forms it into a little ball, and that can get you round and get you through the MOT in an emergency. I did do a bit of shopping about, and I found a new one. Yay! It's quite expensive actually for that. £8.75 I think. It was AW Motorcycles, whose username on eBay is something like, I think he calls himself I might have what you need or something. No affiliation with him, but he was quite helpful in identifying the part I need. Didn't say I was going to give him a plug, but hey, it seems to be a bit of a plug day, doesn't it? Anyway, let's get this bloody Kymco out and have a look. Cold start, I think. Why not? And let me tell you, it is bloody cold as well. Right, let's see she'll go. But the choke on that, it's not a choke, is it? It's let's give it its proper name. It's an enrichment device. The little thing that electronic thing on the carb that kicks the choke in doesn't seem to be working very well, and that is a new one as well. There she goes. I'm wondering, through my stash of old knackered carbs. That's the one. That's the old one, or part old, part new. You might remember I made some bits and pieces. That's the thing I'm talking about. I might change that, because I don't think the one on that's working very well. But anyway, she's running. I've got the front apart still, and we're going to replace this lever. I can't see any point in filming it, but that choke's just let go now, so yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to button up this front end, and yeah, I'm just going to do that off camera, bring you back. I believe she's then ready for MOT. Right, cheers guys, catch you later. Right then, as far as I'm aware, unless I've missed something, she's MOT ready. Today's Sunday. If I can get hold of my MOT man, we will try and get this booked in. And it's winter, so not a good time to be selling one of these. As to value, I'm lousy at valuing bikes, I really am. I do tend to undervalue them, I think, and let them go too cheap. I have a price in mind for this one. You guys are welcome to comment on it if you want. It's got 50,000 kilometres, but it is a high miler, as we all know. And the price I've got in mind to sell this, should it pass the MOT okay, is £650. What do you guys think? Too much? Not enough? Just right? I might have sold it by the time you see this video anyway, so anyway, I've enjoyed this one. I've had it a long time. I've had it over a year. Just that I buy these bikes and don't get round to them. Anyway, that's it. We'll catch you all later. Cheers for watching. Oh, fucking hell. It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable, and it's the next day. And I've just phoned my MOT guy. He can get it in at 10 o'clock. He's very good for short notice shit like that, I've got to be honest. I'll give him a plug. Motorcycle Works, Peterborough. I had a food done with him, and he's not bad. Anyway, yeah, he's booked in at 10 o'clock. It's 9:30 now. I need to get moving because I need to put some fuel in it as well. So I'll bring you guys back, let you know how we get on. Pass or fail, I shall bring you back. And we are back from the MOT. Oh yes. So, did it pass or did it fail? What's that noise you make when you've had an absolutely sterling result? Is it whop 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 wow? Or is that the noise you make when you've had an MOT failure? Which I have. Bollocks! It's nothing much, or at least I hope it's nothing much. Just one thing, and that is the steering. Just on that last little bit on the left, it's stiff. It's binding a little. I don't know why. It's not something I checked. Maybe it's something I should have checked, but I didn't. Other than that, it would have passed, were it not for that, should I say. So yeah, we need to start pulling that front end apart, find out why that's binding up slightly. Right, let's get into it. Well, I've got that front stripped here, and I'll be honest, I'm struggling to see what the issue is. Now you can see it goes onto that lock, no issue. Turn it onto this lock, and it's sort of binding about there. Is it that? Is that it just there? I reckon it is. But there's wear marks there. So yeah, I reckon it's catching on that ignition. Let me get a pry bar. Oh, I can't get at them without taking my shed apart. I've got a tyre lever in here somewhere. Sure I have. Not that one. That one. Yeah, I think I can see what the issue is. I'm not sure why it's an issue, but there's an issue there. But I'm going to get a hammer and I'm going to punch that just there, knock that in a bit. Right, I need 2 hands for that. I'm going to have to turn you guys off. Right, I think I solved it, and it was a relatively easy fix, though I don't quite know how it happened. But if you look on there, just on there, you can actually see wear marks. Just where my, hang on, let me get someone to point with. So just, hang on, I can't even see it there. There you go, can you see them wear marks there? Now they were catching on something inside there. So what I've done is I've got this punch here, and I've just whacked that a few times, and now perfect, like butter, absolutely like butter. Right, I'm going to get that back together, ring my MOT man and see how quick he can have it back in. If I could get that back in today, I'd be very, very happy, man. Right, back soon. And we're all back together. Look at this. Like butter. Right, let's get on the phone to my MOT man. See if he'll have any chance he can get it back in today. We'll hopefully turn the camera on when we've got an MOT. Cheers. There we go, guys. She's passed. Right, I think that's probably fucking wind. Let me stand in the doorway. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I think we're done on that one, mate. I don't think you'll see this one on the channel again. I hope you're not, because I mean something's wrong with it. So not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's a really fun little bike to ride, so I might throw a bit of tax at it and use it for a little while. Probably sell it on in the summer, unless of course I get an offer I can't refuse. But yeah, there's another one done. I think my concentration will now be on the Juanio, and I am expecting the new head for that today. So the next few videos are probably going to be that. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the journey with this one, guys. That's another one. We'll catch you later. Cheers.